Do people still believe in children, family, reputation, and legacy? Actually, what I'm asking you is, do people still believe in marriage? Now, if you believe in marriage, then what age did you think you would be married by? Is it in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s? Comment your thoughts under this video, because I have a woman who's asking these questions, but she's also giving her opinion. So I want to know what you're thinking. Make sure you leave a comment. Also, like the video and subscribe to the channel, because I will be posting daily content. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal. So here we go.
Yo, does anyone get married anymore?
Yes. Yes.
Like, or is that just some old people shit now?
Wait a minute. That was highly disrespectful. How long does this woman think she's going to be considered young, especially by the guys she's interested in? There will always be a simp validating her, but will she actually like that guy? Or will she be irritated and annoyed like the rest of the 40-year-old women? I'm just asking. It's just a question, but let's continue.
Like, at what age did you think you was gonna get married? Because I feel like we all grown now and ain't none of us thinking about marriage.
Ideal number of men to have in rotation. No such thing as ideal number. The wrong, absolute wrong number would be 1. Okay? Don't do that to yourself. We are
like, what's up?
What's up? Not marriage, not the percentages, not the reasons why men want to get married, not anything that has to do with marriage. Why? Because women have ruined the fantasy for men. Women have ruined the romantic fantasy that men have in our minds, which is, I get me a woman and she's mine, oh mine.
Just being a good man is enough.
Fine. Why? Because every man is looking to get with a woman because he's looking for sex, whereas every woman is looking to get with a man because she's looking for experiences. So do these two things ever come together? In fact, here's an even better question. Is there teamwork actually being done? Because teamwork makes the dream work. Now, when everything is on one person's shoulder, oh, it gets hard. When you put all the work on their shoulders, oh my gosh, it gets hard. Now, some men say, you know what? I'm gonna just squat it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just exercise it, right? Where you have other people who get highly discouraged by it. In fact, the majority of men do not like the way that women dress nowadays.
Don't be telling me like what I cannot wear, because at the end of the day, I know what the fuck I cannot wear when I'm fucking someone. Like, I have to be respectful. I know my respect. You're tripping. I'm gonna wear what I want, and I'm gonna go out with my bitches if I want to go out with my bitches.
Dress nowadays. Now, we like the way you dress if it's just for a night, if it's just for a week or a month maybe, but for a lifetime, women have not caught on to the fact that every single man is not into that. Now, if he is, he's into a completely different lifestyle. For instance, like I just said, if you're wearing a certain thing, oh yeah, I like it for the night. I like it because you're in front of me. But when you're not in front of me and you still dress like that, I know you are not mine. So why would I even think about marrying you? In fact, let me say this. As a man that's been married and divorced and has children, peace, quiet, and freedom is everything. The women today, they are becoming annoying brats, and they don't appreciate anything, and you cannot satisfy them. Because you can't satisfy them, you have to move along. For instance, when you're in your 20s, women are thinking, oh my gosh, it's time to party. I'm finna go out and have a blast. I'm gonna go out and go on trips, go to expensive dinners, and guess what? Those things that she's doing, it could only be done with men who have money, which are usually older men, which means she's young with older men, or she's with a celebrity who is not going to take her serious because he has a whole bunch of women who put on makeup, got a BBL, right? and look good or look young for a certain amount of time. Then he gets to turn her in like she thinks she's turning him in. And for some women, this absolutely works. Now, for the 20-year-old guy, he doesn't have any money yet. He just got out of his parents' house. He just graduated high school. He might even be in college, right? So he's maybe thinking, you know what? I need to settle down, get a family, really focus on what I need to do. But the women are not looking to marry because they're so busy scrolling on social media to where all they can see is that you have to have it all right now. You have to have crossed the finish line right now, because if you have not crossed the finish line, then she's not even going to think about being devoted to you until she gets to her 30s or her 40s. Now, when men get to their 30s, it's, you know what, forget that. I gotta focus on how to make money, how to create money, and how to invest money for the long term, so I don't have to keep working, right? That's what men start to think about in their 30s. By the time they get to their 40s, it's my time to party. You know why? Because I've invested time in myself, I've invested money, and now I can actually do things. It's a completely different experience. Now, women in their 30s, now they've been partying for 10 years. It's not the same anymore, right? But they're in their 30s, where the man was focusing on how to make money, create money, and invest money. Now, the woman in her 30s, she's tired of partying, but this guy is now focused on how to make money. But now she wants the guy to focus on her. Not gonna work. Are we seeing any type of parallels? Now, when it gets to the 40s, women in their 40s, we say this is wall watch, right? I'm not here to judge, because we all should be living the life that we want to live. For instance, this is the best time to be alive. Why? Because there's so much information for you to consume and actually use or to get your hands on, that like this is literally the best time to be alive. If you need to fix something, if you need to create something, if you need to do something, if you're training, right? There is so much information out there to where you can literally become the best version of yourself. But again, women in their 30s, now they're ready to settle down. Now, when they get to their 40s, they're desperate and they really want to settle down. Now,
dating over 40 and someone asks you, why are you so single? Show them this. I'm going to break down the dating pool for you. With all the men, need to take away the ones that are married, aren't age appropriate because we are over 40.
Want to settle down. Now, does that man want to settle down? Probably not. If he does, he more than likely wants a young woman who wants to have children. Usually, the closer that woman gets to 40, the more she does not want children. Now, we can talk about the biological and we can talk about all of the pregnancy problems and the high risk, all that. We can talk about all that. But you really want a woman who can have the child healthy and naturally. That's usually done in her 20s. Women have ruined men's romantic fantasy. For instance, women are dropping neck and dropping draws for a whole bunch of guys. Guys do not want a woman who's been banged out by 100 guys in one day. Guys are not interested in that. There's no fantasy. There's no future in that. There's only a night or a week for that, not an entire life. Who wants to deal with that? Think about it like this. Because women don't understand how important sex is, men do. Now, think about it like this, because women are into experiences and the lifestyle, right? With meaning she's looking for trips, she's looking for expensive restaurant dinners, she's looking for gifts. As she gets older, she's going to be looking for your retirement or your life insurance policy, things you may know or may not know, but that's what's actually happening. Now, think about this. If you have taken women to Bali where you got the Skyrise suite, but then you get with this woman and you go to Vegas and you get the deluxe, right? The room with the 2 beds and the TV and the table in the middle, right? Or you go get, or you upgrade and you get the 1 bed with the couch and the table, right? Opposed to that skyrise. How are you gonna feel about that, ladies? Because this is how men see your body count. Now, the pink hair and all that, everything she got going on, you know, it looks great and it looks unique on social media, but it doesn't translate the same at a dinner party or at a family event. It doesn't translate the same. For some strange reason, women act like they don't know this, right? Like they don't know that they're being judged. Here's the funny thing. Women are also judging other women all of the time. Do you guys know how many times I hear women say that woman is basic, or that woman ain't ish, or that woman ain't all that, or she thinks she, like, do you guys know how much women actually judge other women? Men also are not looking to get married because men are starting to see that women are liars, scammers, manipulators, and cheaters. On top of that, they will try to pin children from another man onto you. And if you're
Mr. Lee, you are not the father.
To you, and if you're married and you don't know the laws, she can literally get child support from you, even though another man got her pregnant. Now, I know that's scandalous, and I know not every state is the same, but these are the things that's happening, and this is a huge turnoff to men. So yes, men want to be married, but men want to be married to women that are exclusive, not women that are accessible to everyone. So the higher your social media is, and you're not a real celebrity, meaning everyone really knows you, people are really, you know, coming and doing music with you, or they got you in movie projects, or you're all over things. If you're just a social media influencer, it doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hold the same weight. Even for those people, it's still harder for them. And it's harder for them because they still have a past. They still have people in their DMs. They still have exes in their DMs, in their comments, right? They still have the guys that they still get smashed by, right? In their DMs, in their comments, in their following. So for men, this is becoming useless, right? Marriage is becoming useless because all of those laws are really being put into play for women. But I will say this, marriage can be good if you're a team player. If you're not a team player, then it's not gonna work. This is the reason why I constantly say get your mind, body, soul, and your finances together, because it's important. It allows you to be able to play this game the way you want to play it. You can be Mr. Bedroom, Mr. Fix It, Mr. Wallet, or you can be the homeboy, you can be the friend. All of those lifestyles, all of those ways that you play the game, that have pros and cons to them. So you have to realize that you, one, have to adapt to what's going on, because women have completely changed. 2, women's body counts are super high. Now, the reason they're high is because of a whole bunch of factors: friends with benefits, situationships, flings, and being somebody's vacay bae. Think about it. How can a woman pay for an expensive vacation if she doesn't have a job? And how can you trust her? I don't know, but maybe you do. Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.